This story begins with the man. His name is Harvey. And Harvey reigns supreme in a land far, far, far away where dreams come true. And for those in search of chasing those dreams, often met Harvey. And in his kingdom, Harvey ruled with the iron fist. And he would often take advantage of these young dreamers. They came from far and wide, many by the droves, and these are just some of the dreamers that came to see Harvey. Until one day, these brave chosen few led a rebellion against the evil Harvey. But what they came to realize is that Harvey was not alone, and that he had a legion of cohorts that also took advantage of other young dreamers. So now the battle wages on. And on that note, I would like to say, welcome back to the Are We Not Men show, a show for men, by men, promoting thoroughness, condemning drippiness. And man, I got my man P. We got a special show for you because for the first time ever, we have a female guest with us today. We have Miss Tabby on the line. Everybody say hello to Miss Tabby.
How you doing, Miss Tabby?
How you doing, Miss Tabby?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Well, thank you for being on the show. I'm doing good. Man, I just told you pretty much the story of the Harvey Weinstein scandal that's sweeping Hollywood. And, man, I mean, unless you live under a rock or something, you already know that Hollywood has gone bonkers with all this sexual harassment and rape stuff, man. And when you think about, like, all this has taken place in, like, the last month, how many people is he up to right now? I'm
thinking 20, maybe.
Is this 20? Is that rape or just sexual harassment? Cause he passed bill.
I think that's harassment.
That's harassment. How many years on the rape tip? I know he double digits on the rape allegations. Cause
Wow.
You don't think so?
I could Google that.
Yeah, that's something. I mean, cause he double digits up in the rape. Cause I mean, I know one girl said he raped her twice. You know what I'm saying? So this sexual.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear. One of them girls said.
Oh yeah, no, in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
said he raped her twice. I don't know how that happens, but apparently it happened. So it's just like, wow, okay. But
Exactly.
that's all you can say is like, but man, you know, when we came up with the idea for this show, I was like, man, I gotta get me a female to come on the show because, you know, sexual harassment is you have to have it from a female's perspective because as a man, yes, it happens to men, but we so archaic that it don't really mean much to us a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? But now when you see all this Hollywood stuff going on, you starting to get a different feel and you see how it does affect men. And sometimes you just say, okay, I don't know what to say. Like, wow, all you can say is wow. But what you say, P, when you look at all this, man, what do you think about all what's going on in Hollywood?
I don't think nothing about it, B, because It's been going on for years. I believed them when the first time they said it. I'm one of the conspiracy theory people. I've always believed it. So when it came out a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, or whenever it was, it didn't surprise me, and I haven't paid a whole lot of mental effort into thinking about it because it's something I've always believed. I think it's the stories get creepier and creepier. You know, the individual stories like the Corey Feldman, Charlie Sheen thing. If that thing's if it's in the truth,
that's Corey Haim, man. Corey Haim is dead. But you did.
Rest in peace to the dead. I like the Corys. I'm a fan of the Corys and shit in the 80s, 90s, whatever.
I don't really like him too much now. Yeah, I don't like him. He wears me out.
I can't be mad at him because he like get his ass. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing though is that, man, he's come out now. His thing is not really a harassment thing though. It's more a molestation thing. You know what I'm saying? So
his thing was rape. If he was 13 years old, he got raped. You know what I'm saying? I like that, but real talk.
Yeah, that was rape. But man, see, you think about it. We call this show the Casting Couch Culture because it is a culture. When you going out there to Hollywood, everybody know that casting couch is a real thing out there. You know what I'm saying? You out. I mean, cause you got to think about it. Think about all the people that accused Weinstein. Just all the people that just accused him. Think about all the people that actually went through with him to try to get that fame and attention. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all the people that didn't, they haven't said nothing yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can imagine it's probably thousands or more young ladies out there that actually went through with it, gave up the goods, maybe got like a little part or something, in hopes of becoming a big star, man. And now when you look at how this whole thing is breaking down, because now you got your man Kaiser Sose on the other end with the dudes coming out against him, and it's like that's really what gets me. Is like when dudes come out talking about they got harassed, because I'm like, you a man.
Those dudes are gay though, B.
You a huh?
I said those dudes are gay.
It don't matter. You still a dude though. You understand? You know it don't matter. Yeah, you still a dude, man. I don't care how sweet you are. You still a man. And at the end of the day, if you just come cuff me out of nowhere, I'm putting them hands on you. You know what I'm saying?
You missed my point. My point is those dudes are gay.
And my point
you understand what I'm saying? Listen.
Okay.
Those dudes are gay. They let that stuff happen, man. You saying they should have manned up and punched somebody in the face. They let that stuff happen, Joe. They were gay. Because if you weren't gay, you wouldn't let that happen to you. You would have told somebody you'd cut his dick off. You didn't let that happen to you. These people, when you hear their stories, they're talking about got gay with somebody. The person was older and used his power as a position, so they felt like they got misled or mistreated. But they were gay. It wasn't like they got raped.
But what I'm saying to you is this, that no matter how gay you are, you still, if you a 6'3", 250-pound gay dude, you still 6'3", 250 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Now you could be you could be as effeminate as you want, but them 6'3", 250-pound hands you gonna put on somebody if you got to put it on somebody.
You missed my point. You didn't want to put no hands on nobody, Barry. You're gay. You wanted to get with Kevin Spacey.
To me. So you think all of this?
They're coming out because it's publicity time. It's publicity time. None of those people are saying Kevin Spacey walked up on them, smacked them with a gun, and put his dick in their mouth.
No,
they're saying Kevin Spacey touched their leg or some more shit. Well, Kevin Spacey did this. Kevin Spacey did that.
Exactly. So let me ask you this, Tabby. How do you feel about this when you hear about all this harassment stuff? How do you feel when you hear this as a woman? I mean, and I'm talking about from the female side of the game. Plus, when you hear the dudes coming out talking about they got harassed too.
Okay. As a woman, I've never had to deal with sexual harassment. I've never had to deal with having to have sex with someone to get to somewhere. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I have empathy. I've never had the experience. What I don't understand
Right, right,
Towards all of these, like this woman said that Dustin Hoffman, the actor,
right,
touched her butt in 80 seconds.
right.
That was 30 years ago. Why are we talking about this now?
Now that's my point too. Like, how traumatizing is it if somebody touch your butt? I mean, cause let's be honest. People been touching people's butts since they was like in elementary school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can't say that this one ass touch ruins your life. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just don't. People been touching you, and what I'm saying is like, what I don't understand is when you talk about how we can pick and choose the harassment that we want to, you know, like this harassment. Exactly. Like this famous person's harassment was much more traumatizing than this civilian's harassment. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has dealt with some form of harassment in their lifetime. Multiple times, many times in a lot of cases. So you can't just say, oh, this is just a one-shot deal. Because you know everybody's been harassed on some level. And as a woman, I think, do you feel like women are trying to like use this to shame men into being what they want like what women want men to be?
Wow. Never thought about it like that. I think that I think the millennials, honestly,
Right.
Have ushered in a, what am I trying to say? Ushered in things into society that they want society to look at,
Right.
if you will, and accept on some level. Not the sexual harassment, but we've been dealing with, I'm 53.
Right.
Sexual harassment has been going on since I was born.
Right.
It hasn't been discussed to this level until now.
Right.
So my question is, why now?
Because I mean, because now we have this era where everything you could put. Like, let me ask you this first, before we answer that. As a woman, do you feel that? I'm sure that you're a woman of integrity, right? So if a woman takes the settlement, an out of court settlement, rather than go to court for some rape charges, do you respect her being able to come out after all of that?
I respect her for bringing the charges to take the settlement. I'd have to think about that one, because was it that important to you to get the money
Exactly.
or the justice?
But see, now what you see nowadays is that you got a lot of women that's taking the money, and then they're coming back on the back end and coming out and still making accusations. Like, I think you have to go, when you take that settlement money, you have to realize that that's hush money that you taking. So
Right, you have to go sit down somewhere.
yeah, you need to not be able to come out, and I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you settled the case. You
Right.
get the money, so go sit down, and there's nothing else to say about this case.
Exactly. But see, what you starting to see is that you can double up on a traumatic experience nowadays. You know, when you think about all these people within like the last 5 to 10 years, you've seen a lot of cases where women have just come out after they settled already, and then been able to come back and throw that man back, and in some cases been able to take him to trial again once they settled. So it's the game, the landscape has changed a whole lot since back in the day. Because man,
But that's not fair.
it's not.
That's not fair. We did this. You took the money. Why are you coming back now?
Exactly. So man, what you think about that, P?
I think it's ridiculous.
I agree.
If it's hush money, it's hush money.
Exactly.
Simple as that. How can you even be able to? Can there be some contract signed or something to make it that if you do that, there should be
Exactly.
some repercussions and consequences. I don't know how you should be able to do that.
You-
But at the same time, stop molesting and raping people.
Yeah, that's true. You can't molest. But see, I think you gotta understand, man. Money and power corrupts. You know what I'm saying? I think these
Buy
people,
yourself some.
because
Buy
what you,
yourself some pussy, man, and stop raping and harassing people.
but you gotta understand this, my brother, is that I think we all have creepiness in us, and I think when you get the money and the power, that just elevates that level of creepiness. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I mean, you gotta understand. We, like I said, we all got creepy shit in us, B. So it's just like, but if you got creepy shit with millions, hundreds and hundreds of millions, do you realize how creepy you will be with with a billion? You understand what I'm talking about? You not in the regular stuff no more, man. you on some other stuff. You understand? You be out here going crazy out here. What are you talking about?
Stop molesting and raping people.
Yeah, I agree. But let me
You can get creepy all you want with your money.
let me
You can
ask you
buy a
this though.
whole room full of chicks and get creepy as you want.
But
Why
see,
are you molesting people that's trying to get a job and shit? You know what I'm saying?
because it's the power, bruh. It's the power in it, man.
Yeah, they need to take their creepy ass on. I hope they all go to jail and burn in hell. You know what I'm saying?
But but let me ask you this though, bro. When you think about it, how do you think that even if you stop raping and molesting people, is it gonna stop the harassment?
No.
'Cause
Nah.
harassment,
No.
yeah, exactly. Because
Harassment is only based on what you interpret harassment to be. They tell you that anytime
Exactly.
you have a meeting at a job, they tell
Yes,
you what's
sir.
harassment is what you think harassment is. So harassment can't stop because if I look at you wrong and interpret it wrong, I can tell the people she's sexually harassing you.
but
No,
see,
I tell you, I had a chick kiss me in the mouth one time on the job. I thought it was sexual harassment.
yeah. But you know what? Do you think that's where we headed though?
No, I think we headed towards the one world, new world order. I think that the motherfuckers is trying to pull the wool over our eyes, and if we don't start paying attention, like right now, why do we even give a fuck about this Hollywood nonsense? None of us on TV, none of us got no money. We never met none of those people. You know what I'm saying? But you know why? It's to keep us blind from what's really going on.
True
We got
that.
Donald Trump over in Asia, so we fucking all.
And what you say, Tabby? What you say?
It's a distraction, but it's a distraction from what? Like, are we about to go to war?
It could be. I mean,
You know what I mean? Like, it's a distraction, because, you know, we 1-minute story people now,
right.
as a whole. You know what I mean? So, anything to keep our attention away from the fact that, I don't know, 45 calls, what is it?
Kim Young.
Little Kim.
Yeah.
It pisses him off, and he over there pissing China off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a distraction.
So
That's not even the big point, though. You know what the big thing is?
Right,
The-
because we've been so involved in all this harassment,
We not
and
leave.
we're going to look up and we're going to be in a war.
exactly. Because it is.
But you know, they're not trying to distract us from the war. What he's trying to distract us from is the fact that he committed some real crimes when he got elected for real. And
yes.
he's closer to being put into an impeachment situation than the public is knowing. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in the House of Representatives and the Congress and the Senate that is really pushing to get him impeached. That Russian shit's real.
Yeah.
He got a criminal investigation going against his whole team.
He got
Yeah.
people about to start snitching.
You know they're about to start snitching. It's a
Yeah.
distraction from that. That war shit, we ain't going to war with Lil' Kim because it's going to be a nuclear war. Nobody wants a nuclear war.
True
But
that. It's over after
impeachment
that.
shit is real.
It's over that. But back to the harassment thing. When you think, like you said, man, harassment is very subjective. Cause I've seen it go both ways. I seen like we all know somebody that's very like you got them dudes that's just very they like to give you compliments. They just complimentary dudes, but they don't mean nothing by it. Like I've seen a dude tell a girl, "Look, you look beautiful today," and she said, "Oh no, that made me feel uncomfortable." And what happened to dude? You ain't see dude no more. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I propose though. I mean, this might be some Nobel Peace Prize winning shit right here. I think they should have smart jewelry. Like, you should sync it to the app, and it should be a red color and a green color. When you don't want to be looked at or talked to, you put the red on. But when you feeling froggy, you put that green on. But when it's green, it's all gonna be time stamped and everything on the app. When it's green, you got to deal with whatever come your way, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? And if we catch you and you say, okay, he said this or he did that when you was green lit, then it don't count. You know what I'm saying? We got to go think next level with this, because I'm scared to death. Because if women can just say, okay, 20 years, 30 years ago, he did this, what's stopping her? What's stopping any woman from going out to any man? You understand what I'm saying? That means you.
Yeah, but that's done all the time. That's done every day.
I mean, what you mean?
Every day in that, all right, a whole totally different subject. The white woman said that Emmett Till whistled at her.
Right.
And you know, he was tortured and killed, and what? I don't know how many years later she was like, oh, I lied. He ain't did that.
Right. And nothing happened to her, right?
Nothing. But that happens all the time.
Exactly.
I think that sexual harassment will always be because people have dreams. And it's male, female, they have dreams.
Right.
And there are people in power who can make those dreams come true.
Right.
It's just a matter of how much you're going to sell your soul for your dream.
Hey, like Ted DiBiase used to say, everybody got a price. You know what I'm saying? So,
not my ass. That can't be the price.
hey, I feel you. Hey, not my ass though. But hey, some people can look the other way, man. Look at your man Terry Crews. Terry Crews done came out saying he got groped in front of his wife by somebody, man. How you let anybody grope you or molest you in front of your woman, bruh? How you let another man molest you in front of your woman? Because just on a man-to-man level, if you touch me, we gotta fight. But it gets elevated to a whole nother level if I'm with my woman. Because I'm just like,
I agree with that.
that's your woman. You can't let nobody do that in front of your woman, cuz. Like, when I saw this, I said, my God, this has got to stop.
I said, he's done it before.
I thought, okay.
Yeah.
And she didn't pull him through the side
And say, you better check him. Exactly. He said that.
He's done it before.
Yeah, he had to be. Because, I mean, for you not to flip off and body slam you, this dude Terry Crews is a muscle-bound dude. So for you to have the heart to even walk up on him and do something like that, you've done something like that before. You
He does that at every party, and he's surprised that he was shocked that he did that. He's like, nigga, I do that all the time. What you talking about?
Right. You doing this out in public, though.
Yeah, they probably always be in public. You know what I'm saying? The freak parties they go to. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them nuts and shit. Come on, man.
I said, man, this is wild, though, man. And it's like every day is more and more people coming out, man. They done hit my man. Not only did they hit my man Kaiser Soap, man, my man GW done got hit up. You hear about him?
Twice.
You ain't hear about Herbert Walker?
Twice.
Man,
It's
three. Yeah, they was like, man, but the sad part about, I actually felt for him, because he's about to check out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like y'all was dead wrong for snitching on this dude, man.
He should have did that when he was the president.
Yeah, but he's 90, man. Sometimes you just gotta give a charitable donation, man. It's CNAs all over this country getting touched by old dirty men, and they just let it go because they know they don't have much long to live. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta say, look, man, just look the other way. Yeah, it's not even worth telling on this man, because he's old. He can't even keep his hands still. Just let him cop a feel before he go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Now I understand the rest of them. I didn't get this one because I just felt like, man, you got to take care of the babies and you got to take care of the old folks. Yeah,
Right,
he's
so,
old.
yeah.
Just let him do what he got
You
to
said let
do.
him off the hook because he's a perv. Get the fuck out of here, young.
Bruh,
He is a
man,
perv.
look
He needs
here,
to go-
man.
he needs- Look, if they can get him for some charges, he need to go to jail right along with the rest of the perv.
You a perv, he a perv, we a perv. You don't become less perverted as you get older. You just get more perverse. But leave that man alone. Old women get more perverse as they get older. Nobody goes in reverse. This is not the Benjamin Button effect.
Old perv, young perv, send them all to jail, dog. If you groping on people that didn't ask for it, you need to be prosecuted.
Come on, man. I agree. I agree to a certain extent. Not the old people though. Not the old people.
Especially the
Not-
old people. They think
not-
they exempt from shit. Fuck that.
Not the babies and not the old people. Do it to the able-bodied people, man. He in a wheelchair. It's not sexual assault with him. He can't lift his arm, bruh. Who is he assaulting?
He can't control
If I walk in the room and he grab my nuts, I'm slapping the shit out of his ass.
He can't control it.
He can't help it. He can't help it. Leave him alone, man. Let him do what he gotta do.
Let GW grab my nuts and see what happens.
But you man, come on, man. That's not you a dude. But see, that's what I'm saying. He not on no movie. He keeping it, and he keeping it with.
You're not gonna knock a 90-year-old man.
Yeah, like you just gonna be like, cuz, come on, man. You would knock him out his
You
wheelchair.
telling me you gonna let a 90-year-old man grab your package?
I pluck him upside the head. I wouldn't knock him out though. Cause I would just feel like, what are you gonna do if you knock him out the wheelchair? You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't say knock him out. I said slap the shit out of him.
I wouldn't even. I'll pluck him upside the head. You know what I'm saying? Just thump him real quick and keep it moving. Like, stop that, you old.
Every time you come in the room, he touching your ass and grabbing your nuts. Every time you walk by, too. You let it slide one time, he be grabbing your nuts for life.
That's true. That's true. But he don't have much longer to grab nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's about to die. But let me ask y'all this, though. Let me ask y'all this. On the, what do you think is going to become of, what is the end game for all these accusations and allegations? I mean, I know y'all say it's a distraction, but we talking like every day. Do you think this reaches down? Like, I think today, it actually, they left it. Governor in Alabama got accused of sleeping with some youngins back in the day. Now, do you think this reaches down to the working man's level, or this stays like up in that higher stratosphere, like celebrities and lawmakers and stuff?
I think it's going to reach down because it's so public now.
Right.
And apparently, it's acceptable for you to say that he touched my butt 30 years ago.
Right.
I think it's going to reach down to the common man.
So let me ask you this. Do you think, like, if it reaches that level, do you think that will become the new hustle for a lot of women? Like, if you can get like 5-10 grand off a case for somebody touching your butt 30 years ago, why not go that route instead of working?
Yes, I agree with that statement.
Okay.
5 or 10 grand ain't enough money to not work, man. What are you talking about? What are you gonna do it every year? I mean, every month? 5 or 10 grand ain't no money.
It ain't no money, but if that's the hustle that you hustling, then you'll find a way to make it work, man.
Your hustle gonna be over after the first time you do it because you 5 or 10 grand. Who else gonna give you 5 or 10 grand? You know what I'm saying? How many times are you that unlucky that you're getting harassed by more than one person all the time?
Hey, man, that never say never, brother. Because, hey, stranger things have happened, my friend.
I'll tell you one thing. To get the grabbing and touching on you, you need to do something about it.
Yeah, and don't take the money. Don't take the money. If you really, if you have integrity, file them charges and go to court. You understand? Stop taking, or if you're not going to go to court, handle it in the streets, then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Forget about it. Learn how to live with it and
Exactly.
get over it.
You've been living with it for the past 30 years. Keep living. You know what I'm saying? Keep on living.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
They ain't have to tell that shit about George W. Bush, man.
They was dead wrong for that shit, man.
They
I'm
was
telling
dead
you.
wrong about Bill Cosby too, and that's what me and you disagreed the last time we had a show.
Nah,
Man. They dead wrong.
Bill, man,
Wrong, yo.
man, nah, cause you can't be knocking people. Bill got another type of issue with him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something else going on right
It's
there.
the same thing, yo. It's the same thing.
It is, but like I said, we all got our creepiness. I'm not knocking a man because he got his creepiness. I'm just saying that at a certain point, you should have one person that you could be creepy like that with, man. You got 60 something youngins out here talking about, man. That's something different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't be knocking 60, 70 women out, man. That ain't cool.
Same thing, yo.
It is, but it ain't, man. It is, but it ain't.
Wrong, yo. Wrong is wrong, yo. You telling me I'm less wrong because I raped 5 chicks and you raped 10? You know what I'm saying? That's not that wrong. It's wrong.
But you raped them while they was knocked out, though. You know what I'm saying?
You telling me you rather get raped by using weight? I'm saying, if you gonna rape me, let me be sleeping when I wake up and be like, oh, did he get me?
But you got a point. You got a
I
point.
don't want held down and raped.
I stand corrected. You do have a point. I give you that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Would you rather think you got raped or know you got raped? You know what I'm saying? That's the question.
I mean, I know it's not funny, but you got a point, man. I give you that one. I give you that one, man. But, man, we are at the end of another show. Man, thank y'all for being on. Thank you, Miss Tabby, for being on. Man, Pete, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure with you, my brother, man.
Always, my brother. Always, my brother. We see my eagles. We fly high.
Oh, yeah. Man, oh, man. Man, you know, man, fuck them Eagles, okay? Y'all swept us.
Still flying high, baby. You're flying.
Man, get out of here, man. But, like, to the next time, like we always say, man, don't
Stop
be
being
stupid. Don't let people rape and molest you out in public. If you're gonna press charges or learn to live with it. But don't be stupid, okay?
And stop grabbing people's stuff and molesting on people. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some hobbies or something. Use your money on stuff. Go buy some prostitutes and go to Thailand. You know, you can go to Bangkok. You can fuck little girls and boys. Go over there and do whatever you want over there, man. But here, stop molesting and raping people and being stupid.
But you know what, man? You know what it is, man. People like that freshness. I mean, and plus Thailand, it costs too much to go there. People want.
We talking about millionaires, B. You know what I'm saying?
But still, even if you, but you know what the problem is with millionaires? They want to live civilian life. You know what I'm saying? You not a civilian no more. You a millionaire. So live the millionaire life. Don't try.
Go buy you some Indonesian prostitutes.
Exactly, but
a whole house full of them and keep them around all the time to do whatever you want.
That's true. That's true. You could do that, but you still sometimes you want to go back to when you ain't have much, and you could just go out on the street and pick up a bride.
Yeah, you know pay them to do that. You pay them to act like they walking down the street, and you act like you pick them up.
I totally agree. You gotta have that bag money.
You more creative, dog. Else you going to jail.
Exactly. Cause you cannot mess with normal civilian chicks no more when you got millions and millions of dollars. You got to already have that call girl on speed dial. She got to know what it is. You got to have them contracts written up. All that. You got to have it. But man,
you might find yourself.
You got to have it. You can't be playing around nowadays. I mean, people they trapping you. They hitting you from 2 million different angles. You got to know.
Hit you from the back.
I mean,
Someone said that Charlie Sheen took him in between the trailers where there was nobody at, and he laughed. Seriously though.
But now you know what, man.
Talked him into having anal sex is the word that he used, yo. Talked him into. How do you talk me into having anal sex,
Look, man.
What the fuck is that?
How does somebody talk you into anything, man? You curious and he was young and impressionable and shit happened.
What you are. There's no curious. Cause could he have talked to you at 13 years old in the anal sex?
It's some things I don't do, brother. It's some things I don't do. But
there you go.
But man, like I said, one more time, man. Thank y'all for being on. Any last words, Miss Tabby, before we go?
It's a distraction. And I agree with
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Tabby. So
Thank you.
until the next time we see y'all, man, y'all be good and don't be stupid.
Already, baby.
Peace.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man. And there goes another one.